Testing. Hello. Might not be there. Dear Albion. Do you have an account? Do, do, do. All right. Duke Johnson. Wow. Thank you for putting him on the bench, buddy. Ah, sorry, Jesse. Looks like you're going to have a rough one this
Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me?
It might be becoming a different kind of theater altogether, like a playhouse. Yeah. So I read up on it.
All right, we're live, guys. I'm gonna mute Shozen.
Yeah, Shoden's on his phone.
Yeah, they're.
All right, so we got Snackster here, Duratine. You guys want to go ahead and introduce yourself before we get started?
Go ahead first, 13, so I don't just talk all over you.
Yeah, my name is 13. I am in AW Gaming. I am a turbo nerd, and I live in Brazil. Yes.
My name's Snackster. You may
Yo,
remind...
yo, I have to talking fast. Can I talk fast because I need
You're
to
interrupting.
okay?
We're doing intros,
That's-
dude. I'm gonna mute you.
Yeah, the
Mark,
thing
shut
is,
off for a second. Anyways, yeah, before I was rudely interrupted by a Brazilian guy, my name's Snackster. You might remember me for some of my cool ZBZ videos. I was in Arch, BA, Exertion. Never in Money Guild, though. I can always say that. And now I'm just kind of out there doing my own thing.
Awesome. All right, now we can hear from Mark. All right, go
Yes.
ahead, Mark.
I'm sorry because I'm watching live. I'm sorry. So listen, the thing is about June Ticket AW Gaming to Alliance.
Why don't you introduce yourself
George,
first so people
yo,
know who's talking, my
Goof,
friend?
Goof, do it.
Mark, you gotta
Goof
introduce
did.
Mark, introduce yourself.
Max
bud.
Animal. Porra, faz uma introdução, seu animal. Porra.
Okay, they introduce. Okay, I'm Mark 2K. I'm a GM of AW Gaming with Macarena. Duratine is my right now. So that's it. It's good.
All right, so you obviously have some shit on your mind. Why don't you fucking say it before we fuck up the rest of the stream?
Okay.
Go ahead, March.
Yo, Mark,
Okay.
what do you feel about June? What do you feel about June, Mark?
Yeah. Okay. So listen, I'm talk fast because I need it. Okay. So listen, the thing is about June kicking AW Gaming to Alliance, the Alliance. So yeah, I don't believe in Goofy more because he just kicking me and he said, "Oh, you praise Garen in my territory, but it's a lie. He don't have a print screen. He don't have a nothing, and he just kick at AEW Gaming." So okay, we don't have alliance right now. The squad don't want us because made in BR. Haiti AW Gaming, and we don't have alliance. But we are strong Brazilians. We're strong nerds, and we will be a champions. We will can. You know, Dretin? Thank you. I will it.
Thank you.
God bless.
Wow, that was amazing.
Can you
much-
translate for everybody, Dirty?
Pretty much that was a ooga booga fuck June.
Got it.
That's amazing too. Wow.
Yeah.
So
Real talk though. Fucking I mean, if we're just hopping right into it, fuck, okay. Yeah, there's definitely some beef between June, which is, you know, and that's the thing about June, like it's the same people from Gray, same people from fucking US. They come back, play for a bit, then they fuck off, and that's fine. That's totally fine. But you know, to actually like thinking they were gonna stay around and play a game where like GVGs are much less relevant, it's a bit complicated. And just replying to Tazik about Trout Gaming, the fact that June harbors those people that have gone out of their way even to hack like an actual, I'm not sure if it was like an SBI employee, but he was definitely affiliated with them at some point, Fluffer Pope, is not only represents them as like a guild, and like that's what you're getting when you know interact with those people, but it's just straight scummy. Because Fluffer Pope is probably one of the nicest people I've ever met on the internet.
Yeah,
Fluffer
Fluffer
Pope is
Pope is
awesome.
Fluffer Pope is the shit. Like I know what happened, but I'm not gonna really speak about it. But yeah, he's a good dude.
One of the nicest people. I've never seen a man actually say, "Yeah, I have beef with Fluffer Pope." So the fact that like not only do they accept those type of people, but they glorify them is not only disgusting, but it's just wrong. So that's my thoughts on June. God bless.
So Brazilian strong, fuck June. Got it. All right.
Excellent.
Shozen, now that you're back, sorry I had to
Yeah.
mute you. Why don't you go ahead and introduce
I was on the
yourself?
phone.
Yeah. Yes,
I'm
we
Shozen.
all know.
I was talking to my mom.
Aw.
They're going to see a movie. The Addams Family movie is out. I'm Gamer Dad Chosen. I do the Albion News 24. No, wait, that's Votel. Wrong guy. I am Chosen One. I do the Albion TV for Albion Online on Twitch. I do a daily show. Yeah. 18 UTC. I'm gonna have to move that. This new clock thing is awful. Everybody agree on that?
Yeah.
I like it.
Sorry, everybody. We're an hour fucking late because of the stupid daylight savings bullshit. Sorry, guys.
Let's get rid of that. Can we all agree?
No, I like it. I like sleeping more and sleeping less, and then forgetting what time it is.
It's freaking amazing.
It's actually proven to cause like heart attacks and strokes, so it's kind of shitty, actually. All right, so we got Snackser here and Dirty. Now, I know you guys have been working on a show. I wanted to kind of give you guys an opportunity to give everybody a taste of the shit talking cornucopia that they'll probably be
So-
experiencing, hopefully soon.
The thing is that I'm really lazy, and no matter how much effort Snackser actually puts into it, I'm too heavy to carry. So you know, it hasn't got off the floor yet. But we do want to make more content for Albion. We feel there's a lack of like content for NA, especially.
You think so?
Because, no.
Lack of any content?
Not the in-game content, but in terms of like streamers. Like, okay, you open Twitch at night for Albion, you literally watch Follow Wade like doing faction warfare, or like a random Brazilian from Take Care doing fucking 2v2 Hellgates. And I'm not saying that's that's content because Follow Wade, but Albion does lack a little bit of content for the NA time zone.
That's something that I kind of actually don't understand, seeing as like this game was kind of half targeted at the US population. I mean, the servers are in the USA, like.
Well, it's the overlap time is when the big time actually is. It's when people who have no lives, who can play all day long from both Europe and from the North America, South America, can all play at the same time. Those are the big times when it's big. That's it. And then as soon as like Europe has to go to sleep because it's now 2:00 in the morning, shit dies.
You just figure that there'd be more like NA people playing this type of game. Like, you see what popular games
I
there are
think
out there.
I think there's a lot of NA people, it's just that they're all fucking depressing. Fuck me. Like, you look at the people that we have as GMs in NA time zone, right? Let's just take a quick look, Number one,
Okay.
Momono. And I love Momono, but,
So depressing.
the man
emotional.
the man is sadness in the human form. And then you look at, like, Phrasing. That's another NA guild, You literally have to go to Anglia to, like, actually speak to them. They don't reply to PM. They only work in, like, Say Chat if you're in their territory.
Well, vastly superior. They're pretty good there.
Yeah, I actually like Asterio. He's like the one ginger kid that that's actually kind of cool. Besides General,
He's got a fun show too. It wasn't too bad. I watched his Twitch stream.
Speaking
do
of Derek streaming, wow, I'm actually
It was
kind of
good.
impressed. Yeah.
He's really good. He's very entertaining. I've already subscribed. Please go subscribe to Derek. Tell him I sent you. Support him doing it. He's one of Albion's most longest running GMs. He's very consistent in being a GM. If we can convince him to be consistent on Twitch, it would benefit us all because he's funny as fuck. And he's very, very good at the game. And lots of people could learn from him if he streams. He also deserves it, honestly, at this point. Because, I mean...
Are you kind of becoming a Derek fanboy? Is that what you're saying?
Well, no. I've always been a fan of Derek. I've called him the fucking king of Albion for as long as I can remember. I love beef. I love the fact that BA and Money Guild constantly have beef. Just because I give people shit doesn't mean I don't like them or don't respect them. I don't think I've ever said I don't respect Derek and what he's done. He's one of the best GMs the game has. Yes, he has these incredibly ridiculous explosions, like of temper, and says some goofy shit and says people should give up their gear off their back. But that's fucking content. That's fucking hilarious to me, and I would love to see him succeed at streaming.
He's hard to you though, so I mean, like, that doesn't really
match. No. Derek has no life, bro. Come on, it was midnight BR yesterday. The man was still doing Hellgates. Come on.
You think so? Was he?
Yeah.
He could be absolutely like Albion's top streamer if he kept it up.
Yeah, I like the fact that he was actually very interactive with the chat. Would ask him
100%.
questions, random questions about the actual meta, about the games, about actual builds, and he's just a man that's played so much Albion on a high level that he can actually answer the questions correctly. Because the main thing is, like, a two player, if you go to like a random stream right now, right, and you're like, hey, are spears good? Dude's gonna tell you like, yo, spears are trash, fuck Namasti. When Derek's actually gonna give you an actual detailed answer about how you can use them.
So you were just called out, shows, and you are absolutely incorrect. Albion's true king and savior is Syndic.
No, Syndic is an emperor. I've always thought of him as an emperor. He created an empire and controlled an empire much more in an imperialistic way. Derek was a king. He ruled like a king. Mojo is a king. He rules like a king.
So which is higher,
Syndic
the
is an
emperor
empire.
or the king?
Or the king?
Well, Syndic technically made Derek bend the knee. So
Shit.
it's true story. But Derek is like a king in that no matter what has happened, he's never gone away. Like he's been given his like position by God himself, and you can't take away his dynasty, right? But Syndic disappeared, and it was like the empire.
But did he really?
Well, he's back. He's certainly back and rebuilding it, and it's going to be very interesting to see what he does with it again. He literally made an empire out of one tower that was accidentally like not fed, and he was able to come in and intercept it. Now, I'm gonna be honest. After knowing him for a couple of years now, I don't know if it was an accident anymore. I wouldn't be surprised if he he's very good at shit.
Very greasy.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't use greasy. He's cerebral.
He's
Cerebral.
He's a meta player.
Yeah, he thinks outside of the how many people do I need to win this battle mentality of the game, and he does a really good job with it. And he was able to take a very singular group of people, of just a 5-man group of GVGers. It was like 12 guys when they first started or something like that, when Crimson Imperium started, and then blossomed into an entire empire.
So what you're saying is everybody's playing checkers.
Made a coalition. Well, it made a coalition of all the alliances in the game, and then took down Derek's kingdom of Mercia, which he had owned since day one of the game, in an event known, throughout the world of Albion as the Albion Super Bowl, when 6 home plots were assaulted at once, and he lost 5 of the 6. It was crazy. So it was like it took longer than one day, true, but it was at one time, and it's when you condense time as a an old man, it feels like a day.
Just going back to that event, I just want to remind everyone that Zorn and Lugsy lost a 4v5 with a 5% bonus to Kronos playing Fire Staff instead of Healer. God bless. God bless.
God bless.
All right, so now that we've established Syndic is our true overlord and will control everything in Albion, what's...
Well, do you guys think that's what's going to happen?
Oh,
because
fuck
we're
yeah.
gonna.
Fuck yeah. He's making moves left and right. He's going to control this game here pretty goddamn quick.
I'll just put it this way.
Who's
Yo,
he making,
last week, Oops had like 4,000 or 5,000 people.
Mhm.
This week, all those people are in PoE. And Oops
But
is
yeah.
literally Derek, like Absolve, and like Cargera, and like Sam Hexo. Oops is like literally 4 people.
You'd think that if they got rid of Sam Hexo, Oops would just suddenly have like an influx of new players that were competent.
I mean, can't hurt to try at this point, can it?
Yeah, I don't know. It could be a good move to pull off.
Are you saying
Dirty
that
and
Sam Hexo is the reason why that like they're too toxic to attract other players?
I don't know. Is somebody else who knows him better than me? I mean, I only know him from his toxic interaction with me in front of everybody and their mom. So somebody else who hangs out with him more.
Yeah,
My
my mom
mom's
is
lie. Like the reason that I'm probably not going to be partaking in Derek's stream is because like the first day it went on, Sam Hexo just he kind of hit me with like hypocritical statement and then just banned me from chat. Like I got nothing against Derek personally. Like he's good at the game. He does what he does, and he consistently plays. He does his job. But then Sam just hit me with a ban, so it's just like whoa.
Yeah. One sec before we continue. 1 second before we continue. Just answering the chat real fast. Yo, so Emir Shiro couldn't beat a bunch of Brazilians, bro, having Blue Army boost him. You really think this man can step the Syndic?
Well, I just
Syndic's
talked to
playing.
him.
Let's be fair.
Syndic's playing chess. Most everybody else is playing checkers. I mean, real talk.
What kind of checkers though? Like Chinese checkers? Because Chinese
Like-
checkers, it's kind of hard.
That's
to play.
more complicated.
Yeah.
Like geriatric,
with more people.
geriatric old person home checkers, man.
Like the $5 chessboard you're getting from like.
Do you
Toys
mean
R
like
Us.
9-year-old checkers? Like when 2 9-year-olds are playing checkers?
Pretty much.
And they're the king me again?
Neither one refuses to leave the back line? You guys know that. You know what's up.
Wait, is that take care checkers then?
But yeah,
that's
way to
like
engage on
next
everyone.
level check. No, when you block the back line, you're playing next level checkers. That's not the same.
But I mean, you talked about on the show about how Crimson was dead, and I'm looking at Poe's numbers, and they look pretty damn healthy to me.
They were. I mean, they are coming back for sure, and they have like definitely cannibalized Oops in a hard way. They've gotten some of the very significant, very powerful guilds that were backing up Oops for a long time, that had that slave guild banner around them because they were just giving their shit right to Derek and Money Guild and still not getting in their first place. They were still coming up short. You do that for a long time, and then you might want to go try something else. And if Syndic is preaching that you guys can keep your own points and that you guys can do what you need to do to get your rank, you just have to be under our banner. And I don't know what his what he's going to be getting from him. Might be just to own things again, like under his banner once again, saying these are mine, and having the power of the armies in front of him. He might not need to have the rent paid to him any longer because he simply has such a huge wealth behind him at this point from all the early days of renting
Renting the entire continent.
yeah
Renting
like
an entire-
two continents
No,
two
it was the
continents
entire. It was Anglia to Mercia, dude. He either controlled it directly or indirectly.
Okay, can't deny that it was pretty big.
Even I worked for Syndic. Fuck me. It was dark days, boys. Literally,
we both did.
Blue Army would randomly jump into PoE for ZVZs, and then like they'd smash Team Casualty. Then they'd leave right after and be like, "Yo, we're in our own lines, but we're not in PoE." Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
One
Those
could
are good
argue
times.
it was for the content, though.
It was for the content.
always for
and
the
to cuck
content.
Derek. And to cuck Derek.
Good times. Those were good times.
Anyways,
ZVZ with Cargera.
Snacks. I got the.
Speaking of Cargera and ZVZ, I hear he's actually leading ZVZs again, like actually leading doing
Cargera?
shot calling. Not Cargera. What am I saying?
No, Syndic is shot
Syndic
calling
is.
ZBs, yeah.
Syndic is. Yeah, I totally fucked that up. No, I've heard that Syndic is actually shot calling.
Oh yeah.
And that's impressive. Like I've always thought of him as like kind of like behind the scenes, manipulating things, getting things done, and putting people in the right place to
he
succeed.
can shot call.
But now he's shot calling.
Yeah.
That's kind of fucking impressive.
He
Really,
has to.
it's
Yeah.
one of the hardest things to do in this game, and he does it. I'm hearing he does it well.
I mean, he has to. Like last time, he put fucking someone else shot calling for his alliance. It went fucking amazing. Wink, wink. Yes. So it was Snaxer. What do you think about a Syndic shot calling, bro? You think the man can actually do it, or is he just gonna get smashed?
I mean, someone just said it's it's the easy it's easy.
It's hard.
right?
Who the fuck
Hard?
said that?
I don't think it's.
He just said
I
it
don't
was
think it's that
hard.
I said it was
I don't think it's that
hard.
A lot of it has to do with like charismatic attitude and being able to just make the right decisions at the right time. Like getting the people to follow you is one thing, which he obviously has and can do. That's literally 80% of leading a ZVZ is having the support of the army behind you, and the other 20% is just hoping that you do the right thing. We have this video on the screen. That's just going to show you how easy it is to run over some people, dude. That's the infamous Cans versus Kings invitational video right there, and a 14 versus 14 open world fight. Even numbers. And I mean, I won.
Segueing into that.
Snaxer, you just
wanna
think
pull it
it's.
up?
Hold on, I wanna talk to Snaxer. He just thinks it's easy because he plays with Blue Army, where he knows even when he yells "Go east, go east, go east," they're gonna go west in the right direction, even though he called the complete wrong thing, and they're gonna still do the right thing and still blow up the team in the right way. We've seen it. It happens. We were just talking about it with Smokey the other day. These things happen, but you think it's easy because you lead people who are very, very, very skilled and adept at ZVZ, where he's currently leading. Like I said it the other day, the guilds that he's put together for Poe, other than the people who just left Oops, and he's really, let me be clear, he's really improved the roster of Poe significantly in the last few days. But when I last talked about him, he had a bunch of no-name guilds in his alliance, and they are much harder to command in a ZVZ. Just ask Gluttony.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I used to shot call for Arch, when I was in Awful Company. Like
Bro.
this video that's on the screen is Awful Company or Arch. We were all in Arch. These are all Arch members.
Honestly,
Still works
bro,
out.
I prefer leading a shit Zerg. I think it's better because then I can just pretend that I'm playing like AoE, right? And I can get like the people I don't like and make them go in first and die. I love leading shit Zerg. It's amazing. Fuck.
A little
Especially
men
when you
at
got, like,
arms.
especially when you got like multiple flanks and shit. Like in PoE back in the day, we would have like some guilds that I'm not gonna name them, but a guild that I didn't like. So I'd auto be like, all right, yo, flank now, yeah. And I just be like chilling in the back a little, be like, yeah, just hold, boys, just hold. Be like, yeah. As soon as I saw the guild just getting fucked, I'd be like, all right, time to go, boys. The offering has been accepted. Let's flank now. The offering has been accepted. Fuck it.
All right, do you want me to pull this video up for you, Snaxer?
Yeah, pull this video
Alright,
for you.
let's
This
see
is a
this
great video.
Quality content.
Quality.
The golden age of
I'll make this big for us so we can see it on the full screen if you
Yeah.
got that screen up.
I mean, you got to remember, these guys that were leading in the fight here, these are, some of the worst.
I don't have that set up right now. Sorry.
Who do you have in this fight here with you?
In this fight, I got myself right there in the middle of the screen. That's me. I had a Korean player named Gam. God rest his soul, he doesn't play anymore. And we're going up against Exertion, led by King Mojo and company.
Yeah, this is literally versus like LeBron James, King Mojo, Headstrong. It's everyone. It's all the boys.
These are supposedly some of the best players in the game right here. Look at that excellent editing, showing that we're just singling the one guy out. I'm in there. I barely know what I'm doing at this point. Like look at me. The ironclad staff. Literally the ironclad staff.
That's not even stun run.
Not even stuff.
Yuki goes down.
Yep, see you,
You
bud.
hear Exertion proving that they are inferior guild and just getting pushed back by Arch.
Look at that. Yeah. We used to run CV like.
That was a meatball staff, by the way.
Yep, look at that. Yeah, the ironclad fucking their life up. Just going through, hitting buttons. There's Mojo over there.
Is there a button to hit?
He's running with his tail behind his legs. Between his legs.
Best part is the no cartwheel, by the way.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm not even running cartwheel. I don't even know what that spell is at this point. You know what I'm saying? That's how bad of a player I was during this. Yeah, another ironclad, if you will. Look at this.
Poor guys are getting pushed hard.
Yeah, we're just running them down.
The response. Groveler's gonna die here. He's not gonna
Pure
heal.
retard strength. This is pure retard strength, boys and girls. This is how you get it done. I believe you can still get it done this exact same way in the game. This is
Really?
This is still a viable tactic. The old rundown.
Yeah. When the other team gets scared and runs away.
All you have to do is fucking believe, baby. Just believe.
That's all you have to do is believe, man. Believe in the heart of the cards, as they say in Yu-Gi-Oh. The heart of the cards.
No, but realistically, like
What's in the
how it
cards?
works right now? If
got some
after people
Exodias.
waste, in the ZVZ, after people waste their CC on you and like in their actual damage, they literally can't kill you. It doesn't matter if you're like 5% HP. If as long as you can step up and like punch them in your mouth with a fucking longbow, literally
Oh, yeah.
you still win the fight. So 90% of Albion is literally just trying to convince your players not to be afraid. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I mean, look at this. Look at this. Anissa. On Anissa, fam. You got to get Anissa down.
And I do love Anissa, but yeah.
I love
Dude,
Anissa.
very
that
questionable.
13 weeks of defense that those guys put up in Familia against Money Guild was brutal. Their home plot defense, that was amazing. I've never seen anything like that. She was the GM during that, I believe.
Who was the GM?
Anissa. Yo, Anissa single-handedly geared all those fucking turbo nerds for like Rice system and Pete sets. Yeah.
Look at this, and we're just running down what's left. That's how you do it, boys. That's a textbook rundown.
Excellent.
Are you showing this because you left BA recently?
Yeah, let's go. Let's segue into that, Snack. So what happened, baby girl? Why'd you leave BA?
Oh, you know, I'm just
Snitch.
not in BA anymore, man. You know,
Snitch.
like
Nah, fuck that. Snitch.
snitch. I don't consider it snitching. I mean, I'll tell like it is, you know, from my point of view and everything. You know, people watching can have their views on it too. I'll just simply say that, you know, like for a long time I was a hardcore player. You know, I've since fallen back on the hardcoreness. I'll give it that. You know, like I'm doing some school and shit like that now. But I feel like I put a lot of hard work and dedication in, you know. It might not be the hardest of hard work. It might not be the most dedicated of dedication. But I mean, like, when leadership asks me to do something, you know, like, I'll be like, yeah, I'll do it. Of course, you know, like, if you're asking, I will oblige. You know, that's the kind of person I am, like, the loyalty that I've shown.
So
So-
you think that because you just said something that's really interesting here. So you think by following orders you deserve to be promoted to someone who gives orders?
No, I didn't. That's not what I said. That's an assumption, I guess, that you're making. But what I was going to say is, you know, like, I've been a longstanding member of BA, you know, since the guild's inception to basically now, with like 2 small breaks in between.
Mhm.
And I'd say recently, you know, like, especially over the past like 5 months or so, maybe 4 or 5 months, I've definitely shown high levels of dedication and loyalty. And I just feel like at one point I was like a shot caller. I was considered like a shot caller within the guild, right? And I had since lost that title. So like I kind of did what I could do to, like, in my eyes, work back up to that level, you know, being a shot caller and being a figure to be respected within the guild and everything. And I just kind of never got, you know, recognized for the dedication and the hard work I was putting back in. So I figure, like, I look around and I see other people getting promoted around me. I look around and I see, you know, other people receiving recognition. And that's all well and good and everything. I'm not about, you know, like, oh, like, ugh, 13's getting recognized, you know, fuck this guy. There was like a little running gag where I said I would be shaking the ladder on people trying to ascend. And, you know, I never did. Anyone who got promoted, you know, I never was like, oh, fuck this guy. Like, I'm going to do everything in my power to stop them from getting promoted.
See, that's not true. We did fuck with Mysterio, but that, you know, that was
I mean,
a
that's
good
different.
decision.
That's
That was a
different,
good
though.
decision. That was a good decision.
But that was a long time ago, though.
Yeah, 100% did fuck with Mysterio. I got you demoted, bitch.
Yeah,
Know your
but-
place.
But anyways, back to the topic at hand. You know, I just kind of felt like I was getting overlooked, like that I wasn't being taken serious and everything. And, you know, and just after a certain amount of time, when you're playing with a group of people for a long time, it's just like, if you're not getting that recognition that, you know, like I don't think it's unfair to think that like I deserve some recognition for the hard work I was putting in. But if you're not getting that recognition,
Well, didn't they give you the title? Like, I feel like last time we watched some UFC and they gave that BMF title out. That title that was made up so that these two guys could feel good because there was no title for them. And you were given content creator, and you got mad because you said you didn't want a made up title that anybody could have. But like I told you last night, I think as a content creator, because that's what you are, you go out of your way, you make things happen, you go out there and lead, and you get things done. You're one of those people that if you're on, you're going to make sure that people are doing things, especially if it's that time when things need to happen. But that's not necessarily, somebody who's going to get promoted, and they shouldn't necessarily look to get promoted into a position of a war master, because that's, I believe, what you want. You want to be a war master. You wanted to be in charge of making big decisions on getting shit done. And it was given to somebody who was there every single day, which you did not deny. Now, if there's only one position,
I actually want to interrupt you right there. No, dude, like I towards the end of the season,
who got war? Who's the other person?
Hold on, unimportant. Hold on, unimportant. But that's actually false right there, Chosen, because I was organizing castles at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime anything needed to be done, whereas like something like that, like organizing the castles or anything on the larger scale of shot calling, I was there to do it.
Yeah, you were there. I'm saying you were. I'm saying you were there, man. I am saying you were there to do it when it was asked. I'm saying that there was somebody who was there when it wasn't being asked, and that you've acknowledged that there was a person who was already doing it every day too and trying to get it done as well. And if there was just one position to be awarded to someone going up, because hey man, I don't make decisions like that. I don't decide how many people get to be War Master, but from what I've understand as an unbiased NBA observer, because I'm not biased to any of you guys. Maybe I'm a little pro-biased to you, Snaxor, even because I like what you do. I might be pro-Snaxor above Crean, but I do understand that what everybody said was that he was doing the work every single day, and you did a lot of work, but you weren't there every day doing it. And you were doing when asked, like if somebody poked you and said, "Hey, Snaxor, I need you to cover and do this so that we have it done," you'd be there. You'd get that shit done. You are a great lineman, and you are. And I don't think there's any reason for you to leave BA and go and create your own guild. I think you should continue being Snaxor, be happy with it, because you have a group of people who are willing to go, you know what? I need something done. You know who can get it done? Snaxor can go get that shit done. He's a fucking loyal BA member. He's going to get shit done when it needs to get done. We don't need to, give him an award, and he doesn't need to have his trophy for showing up. He's Snaxor, and he's a content creator, and he gets it done. Not everybody can be a warlord.
I had that title of warlord before. I did have that title of warlord before.
AW's recruiting Snaxor. Fuck these kids.
Hey, listen, and to say that, like, look, Cream came back off season and did a lot of events and everything. Okay, off season. Mm-hmm. When I hear off season, I'm thinking, okay, like we don't need to play as hard as is the word from Mojo. Like, it's the off season. Go play some other games and everything. Take it easy. I'm also in school. I do school like 30 hours a week.
That's why you shouldn't. That's why you shouldn't even worry. You should not be leading.
But now look, to rebuttal that as well. School.
Newbies recruiting.
To rebuttal that as well, Knight at the same time was a warlord. Is a warlord. Hasn't done not much for a long time. Still retains his title.
Okay. I can't defend it. I'm not there every day.
Right?
I'm not. No, I can't. I'm only. All I can do is what I'm saying. What I'm trying to say to you, Snaxor, is I'm trying to tell you why you should not be emotional and go off and try to start your own guild. Instead, you should just go, how can I do what I'm doing better? Not take this singular moment personally. Instead, let somebody else get their promotion. Go to work during the season. Get yourself an in-season promotion because you kick so much ass.
Hey, I want to say,
don't go during the off-season. Yep.
If you want to like shot call for newbies, I'll give you the title War Master. I appreciate you.
It's not even that. It's like
let's take a step back. So you're telling me?
Listen, hold on. One quick more thing. It's not like I don't shot call. I do shot call. I was shot calling and leading events and doing things. Like if Anissa needed to transport, I would rally the men and get that done together. I didn't need, Mojo or Perel or anyone else to ask me to get that going. I would do stuff like that on my own too. Don't forget that. I would host my own events as well.
Your content creator, Snackster. I'm not
Right.
discounting
And-
anything you're saying.
Gotta
You are
appreciate them
definitely
content creators,
you get
man.
shit done. But
And
like,
here's another
there's
thing,
only
though.
so many positions to go around.
Right, there's so many positions to go around, but that someone who had shown the amount of level of dedication that I had doesn't receive it. You know,
Oh,
like,
you're getting I've heard
I'm
the
saying
amount of
this.
recognition you get in chat. Everybody in BA knows what you do.
They
You just-
say it, but I feel like when they're saying it, when they say Warlord Snackser, they're saying it sarcastically because they know that I've been demoted before and shit like that.
Yeah.
They're saying it.
Well, of
they're
course,
saying it out
they're
of
fucking with
sarcasm.
you. Well, they're fucking with you, but it's
Exactly.
like it's because you're like their brother. It's like they're picking on you because you keep screwing up and you're good at what you do, but you keep like
I hadn't
screwing
screwed up in
up
a long
a-
time though. I hadn't.
Well, what
screwed
do
up
you
in a long
what do
time.
you think like leaving the guild to go make your own guild is?
What? That's me simply saying like, yo, that's it. Like, no mas, dude. Like, what
No,
do I need? What do I need to come back to BA for?
you're
Just to
gun.
continually get passed up again and having to start
Yeah.
again once again. for
I
the
have a
fifth
question.
time
I have a
from the bottom.
question. I have a question. Yo, this is straight from Tazik. PM me. Not
Right.
really, but yeah. So you telling me we get into a fight? I'm in Blue Army. It's all good. We're about to throw down, do battle. King Mojo's dead. Boom. There's Crean and there's Snaxor. Who picks up the call?
Ooh.
Whew, I would.
Oof.
I'm the single. Listen, I'm not doubting Crean's ability.
I didn't PM you this.
But when you go to the stats page, and you look up and you see major battles won by Snaxer, major battles lost by Snaxer, you're gonna see a high win percentage. I have a high win percentage in this game as far as ZVZ goes. I'm not gonna say I haven't lost fights, but I've definitely won more than my fair share. I definitely have won more than my fair share of fights in this game.
I mean, but you're in Blue Army, bro. Come on, that's a given. Let's be fair.
Whether I was in Blue Army or whether I was in Arch, I have still
Oh.
called and won my fair share of fights.
Hey, I'm
It's a
just
good
saying.
army,
Coming to the
with,
newbies,
uh,
coming to the
less than
newbies. If you do it with the newbies, then nobody can ever talk shit about you ever again.
No, this is straight from. This is actual one is from Tazik. Better question: are you a better caller than Chris? Should you call Hello Chris?
I feel like
Yes or no
I
question.
am on a similar level as Chris, but I believe I'm a better shot caller than Crean.
Do you believe you have a less annoying voice than Chris?
I don't know. I think I have a pretty annoying voice. I know it's high. I know I have a high pitched voice.
Let's say there's 3 people in a room. You, Chris, and Inna Vale. Where's she picking?
She's picking Chris.
Who's that in the background? Like, where the fuck did that come from? It's like somebody in the other room. Yo, she's picking Chris.
She's picking Chris, dude. I know that. Everyone knows that. That's not like
There was a
secret.
time you didn't, though. Yes. There was a
Hmm.
time you did not. I'm looking through these PM snacks.
Listen, there may or may not have been those times, but in the end, we know how the,
Okay. And
we
the
know
worst
how the
thing is,
porcupine rolls.
going back to this like quote unquote drama, I can't even like hate on Crean though, because Crean's just a very friendly, lovable person. I do like Crean.
I don't hate him either.
It's hard to hate on Crean, bro.
Yeah, I think you should give your brother a hug. Thank him for
I
his
don't
effort
hate
in getting
Crean. I
his
don't know where this
position,
Crean hate
and then
comes
go
from.
back and relax, and just get
Can we
ready to go.
get Crean on here?
Shot call another ZVZ.
You might not want to bring Crean on
No,
here
no.
if you value
pretty
the.
Do you value your Twitch stream?
you
Yeah.
value
I don't care.
I'm pretty
No.
sure I'm pretty sure he's back in rehab anyway, isn't he?
No, he's not. Just hey.
Let me
Why would I need to worry about my my Twitch channel?
Well, like, okay, you know how we say there's like when some people in chat, like Exion or something like, or Sam Hexo, say they want to challenge something that was stated in by any of us, you don't really want to bring them into the room because you don't know what the hell they're gonna do because they value fucking with you more than keeping their Twitch handle.
So what you're saying is a toxic individual was promoted
No,
over Snaxer?
how do I say?
No, they might be using some other type of light.
He's like he wouldn't do it on purpose. Like he wouldn't try to. He's just not somebody who has the I don't know.
I don't know the malice in my heart.
Yeah, he's got no malice.
I wouldn't say that, but I
Ooh.
wouldn't be
Like-
running someone's stream.
I mean,
Just
the
for
same thing
laughs.
can be said about me though. Come on.
Well, no,
I feel like-
you've honestly every time I've had you on or you've been on a live stream, you've maintained yourself much better than you do off stream. It's like you know how to behave on stream. You can turn it on, you can turn it off. You know how to behave in front of
You know,
others.
you can be like a normal human being. Sometimes it's okay.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen you not be super normal, but like you could be okay if we turn on the mic.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about how you are in public, right? You are talking to other people, and people aren't obligated to listen to you. Be racist or say stupid shit. So
Yeah,
it is what it is.
I don't care.
Hey, yeah,
Green,
we're gonna talk-
Green, if you
I
want
just
to
saw a
come on,
comment.
if you want to come on,
Oh, no.
Green, come on.
I just want to Kamani's long time of the
I'm sure he'd
BA
behave
bomb.
himself. Yeah.
long
not
time
gonna-
standing member of
Well,
the
I have
BA
my
bomb
finger
squad.
over the ban button, so if he doesn't,
I think his words were "Crean as
Oh, God.
warlord." I think I will shoot myself. But Snacks, your thoughts on people literally wanting to kill themselves over Crean?
No,
I mean,
come on.
that's
Like
not- that's
you
personal
don't. That's
opinion, so.
it's also a line you don't want to talk about on.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
Twitch.
Let's
Like you know how I just said
Segue
we
off
could
that.
trust.
Let's
We
segue
just said
off
I
that.
could trust you on fucking Twitch to not cross stupid lines, and then immediately let's get into the next subject, one that is clearly in the TOS of not getting into. What do you think, guys?
Yeah.
Who's trying
No,
to kill
but listen.
themselves?
Yeah,
Everyone?
I'll listen. I'll rephrase
he didn't
my
encourage
question.
somebody to.
I will
kill
rephrase.
themselves.
I'll rephrase my question.
Well, that's
Snacks,
why I'm saying don't like
You-
get into it.
What are your thoughts? Do you think that Blue Army as a guild and Squadron as the Lion trust you to make the right decision in the ZVZ more than they would trust Cream? That's a valid
I'm
question.
I'm not
yeah.
trying to be disrespectful, but I would certainly hope so.
There we go.
Uh-oh,
Crean,
Crean.
can you introduce yourself before we get into this and tell everybody who you are?
My name is Korean. I am the current warlord of Blue Army. And I help people enjoy their time playing Albion Online in the Blue Army community.
So you say your rank is warlord. How does that compare to Snaxer's rank?
So Snax's role currently is no role, and I am a warlord. So I think if you put it from rank from 0 to 10, he's minus 10 and I'm 1000. 1002.
All right, all bullshit aside, the rules of the channel: no racist shit, no. You can cuss, that's fine, but no doxing, no racist shit. Anyways, welcome to the show, man.
Hello.
All right, so there's a lot of things said right now. We are in the drama, the warlord drama, Blue Army. Cream, thank you for making your point. We got a lot of things. We all know Snaxer. We all know he's done a lot of good shit for Blue Army. He's very
I would
respected
take him as a shot caller for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
100%. I don't think he should leave. I'm in support of keeping him in Blue Army.
I think he should be a warlord.
And I would give him a trophy. I will make a trophy for Snaxor if he comes back to BA. I will make a trophy and I will send it to him.
That's
So
not
Cream,
how it
Cream,
goes, though.
straight up question, Cream. Straight up
Tell
question.
me.
We already asked Snaxer. We got his point of view. You're in a ZVZ. Mojo's calling. It's all good. Boom. Mojo's dead. He gets caught with like that milkshake kid with like a brimstone.
Yes.
Who picks up the call? Warlord Crean or content specialist Snaxor?
It's always content specialist Snaxor up for taking the duty.
All right, and why is that? Why is that? Why do you think that? Wouldn't that be your function though, as a warlord?
No. That Snaxor is a man of honor, a man of expertise. He has experienced multiple battles, and I will trust him with my soul if I ever go into combat. But, like when we go in and we need someone to lead them in, I am not a charismatic person. However, in my honest opinion, I feel like Snaxor is one of the main charismatic and influential people. He is compared to a person of great honor. You might know him. He goes by the name Sux, aka Chris of Blue Army.
Wait, what?
Yes.
Huh?
Sux
Saying they compare me
has
to Chris.
built BA, and Sux has managed to win season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
He also managed to take a 3-day flight and not get a kiss, but we'll segue
Hey,
off that.
hey, let's keep it in game,
Hey,
okay?
come on.
He's
Hey.
really good in game.
Hey, he was being
Hey.
too nice. Fuck. He was
No
being too nice.
salt in the wound, man. Come on.
Like-
So listen, so we asked about snacks and you segued off into to sucks.
Yeah,
And
so,
I don't.
okay, real talk.
What's the side? I don't
I'm
mind.
just
better?
giving
What I was-
you- I'm
I think
just
he was trying to get
giving
to
you
is
a
that, like, he's saying-
comparison, you know. So
Yeah, he's
who's
saying that
better?
Snaxor is right up
say
there as
is
far
that
as like shot
Snaxor
calling.
is one of what makes Blue Army Blue Army.
All right, so Cream,
100%.
you're with snacks on the channel right now in front of all these people. Like, plead your case, bro. Let him know. Let him know he's appreciated and what you really should snacks or stay in Blue Army. Let him know.
Tell him what you think.
He's coming back, so it's fine.
I mean,
And
I've
see,
got
I
5
think-
members in my
think-
guild to look at.
I think that's the attitude right there. I think that's the attitude right there. Why snacks are left. The
Yeah,
people
you
just
just
People
assume, assumption. Ass out of you and me, man.
No, we don't
Chance to
assume.
give him a little bit of
No,
love.
you don't realize that they're talking to him all
Listen,
day.
This
We're making
happened
it.
already 4 times in previous instances. You know, where Snaxor leaves
So Snaxer, oh, hold on.
2
Cream.
months,
Hold on,
3
Cream.
months, bam.
So
he's back.
essentially what you're saying is that Snaxer is just throwing a temper tantrum and he'll be back in 5 minutes. So you're saying this isn't...
Well,
He's not
that's
leaving.
then.
Hey, no, he feels upset about his situation. It's legitimate.
No, he just said that he's done this 4 times, so it's not a big deal. Like, I'm
No,
trying to follow.
I didn't say it's not a big deal. I'm just saying that we are already expecting this to happen when I got permitted to Warlord. And honestly, we did this half troll because we were just to troll Snacks a little bit.
So you're saying is you got promoted for people like so Mojo could fuck with snacks.
Yes.
That's the type
Oh.
that's the type of respect.
Shit.
That's the type of respect I'm getting. That's the type of respect I'm receiving, guys.
That's not respect, man. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to be fair,
That's not respect.
I do love snacks. To be fair, I do love snacks. So that's funny as fuck, bro. I don't have to tell you. That's funny as hell.
We fuck with Snaxor because we love him, like he's a
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah.
Guys, listen. The way I see it is like this.
Think about it this way. Would you try to hurt someone's feeling if you don't love him? You know,
Hell
we
yeah,
are
what the
a
fuck?
respectable
Fuck yeah.
community.
I would definitely try to break it, but what? How does that make sense?
That makes no sense. I gotta
How would
agree.
that make
Doesn't
sense?
make sense.
I hate people.
Well, it's saying it's much easier and much like it happens easier. But when you fuck with somebody, it's oftentimes it's because you're showing that you
It
care
is
about them because it's
one
taking
kind
the time
of
to
love.
sit
Think
down,
about
man.
it. When you go
think
and
squeaky
eat,
wheel.
listen,
Snaxor's a very
Dude,
squeaky
I
wheel.
mean, Snaxer,
Listen.
do you feel you're just being fucked with, or do you feel like truly underappreciated? Like, is this all stage drama, or is this
Oh,
a real
that's
thing?
both. Both.
At this
What?
point, it's obviously both. Like Dirty's saying, like like I don't know what to expect. Like, okay, a day or two ago, someone sent me a message. We'll call it a he she to keep the gender secured and the mystery bigger. So she told me that a promotion was being quote unquote discussed regarding me, amongst the officers or something. All right, and that's all well and good, right? But now the situation has changed. I've left. Basically, that conversation is now moot. There no longer is a conversation regarding that. So what do? I come back and I start once again on the bottom of the reconsideration list, where they got to say, "Oh, we got to see how he's going to be for the next 4 months. We got to test him again," and like it's like miss me with that shit, dude. I'm not here to continually keep starting at the bottom of the fucking list. I'm not
I'm
here to
just
get
gonna
that
say
water. Listen,
Snacks,
Cream, hold on, bud.
think about
Y'all
it
talk.
this way.
Y'all talk.
Let Snaxer
Y'all
talk.
talk.
Hey, let Snaxer talk.
Y'all talk for a minute.
Yeah, calm down, bro.
Listen, I'm not about to start again from the bottom of the barrel of the reconsideration. I'm not trying to get this watered down content specialist tag that was given out to fucking e-girls and friends of people, like to further wash it down. When when content specialist first came around, it was literally like me and 2 or 3 other people, and I was cool with that. I'm like, okay, this is a respectable role within the guild. it harnesses some level of respect from the men. They do understand that, like, I do have a voice when it comes to like leadership and shit like that at the very least. But now it's like that role has become nothing more than a joke role. That's a fucking shit role. Everyone who's important enough has already been upgraded to officer, and the officers that were upgraded to quartermaster, and so on and so forth. You know, whereas I'm sitting at the fucking bottom of the barrel playing with my dick, waiting for them to call upon me.
Actually, I hate to interrupt you. But there was a very good point brought up in chat. Do you think that the fact that Blue Army has that many e-girls in ranks is like an actual? How do you feel about that? Is that something like they did literally look at people in a different way? People are considered differently, or what? People are treated differently based on their gender. You think that influenced at all? Like you're never getting promoted, or you're promoted and instantly demoted again?
I don't think that has anything to do with like the way promotions go, but like it just goes like I said to further say like, yo, that the role that I have now is just watered down. You know what I'm saying? Just from what I have seen, like it's been watered down over the times since the inception of this role. It's been watered down, whether it's by men who received the title, never made a single content alert or whatever the fuck, whether by it was a woman simply to get the role so she could enter a channel due to the voice mod permissions that come along with the role. It's just it's been watered down. So it's like to say that it's not true would be a lie too.
All right, Green. Yeah, you can hop in now, man. Sorry, I just want to give Snackster a chance to say what he wanted to say.
No, it's fine. We are respectable men. We hold each other in virtue. So, anyways, you know what you said, Snacks. All right, you got PM a certain individual. Let's say individual B. You know, they PM you. Your Snacks or you get promoted soon, or we're talking about it. And then what happens? Bam. The most troll, suicidal, well, quote-unquote caller gets promoted to warlord. Think about it. You know? Is that actually believable? Would someone of your status get outranked by someone who doesn't know how to call? You know? I legit call people to fuck them through the nostrils during my calls. So
I mean, I'm not gonna
it's
lie.
not.
You didn't host events, so you
Let
can
me
host
finish,
events and
nigga.
provide content.
Listen.
Hey,
You know?
hey, watch the language.
Sorry. Oops. Anyways,
I think we tried to warn you.
I've never been on a stream before. Anyways,
I just got these
So
logs.
anyways-
Hold on. I just got these logs from somebody. Snackster, is this true?
You zoom in a little bit, bro. Like I'm not blind.
we
but
can't see it.
That looks 100% made up. That looks 100% made up. Let me see.
I mean,
Mojo's
Mojo's answer sounds very real.
I mean, he doesn't have an artistica in his name, so
that looks 100% doctored for sure. 9/21/19. I'll have to go look at my personal messages.
Yeah, why don't you see if this is real?
Someone would actually go out of the way to fake that is kind of funny though. I don't know what to tell you. How many people just want to fuck with you, bro?
Yeah, that was Creamy that sent me that.
Who sent you it? Cream?
Creamy, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm not even gonna waste my time looking it up if it sounds like a...
All right, back to it.
Anyways,
Sorry.
Snacks, so
Good
I'm
fake.
I'm just gonna say, you know, nobody thinks you don't deserve it. We just like to make fun of you. That's it.
But yeah, that's bullying though, right?
Is it?
I mean, it's
I like-
maybe semi-bullying, but you know that's how it is. You know.
It's like- But look at the video. It's like making fun of Eric Ward because he can't use his mic. I'm just looking at the video. June. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure if
I mean, think
I'm obviously not
about
in Blue Army. So you know.
You were in Blue Army.
Yeah, but
you do know for a certain extent what the
do. Okay, I do, yes.
There is. It's very toxic. Everyone's toxic to each other. You know.
What do you mean? I was
Wow.
never
Hey,
toxic.
no,
to you.
You-
I was never
were-
toxic to you.
You were toxic.
I was like a father figure to you, Crean.
I know that, and I still respect you as a father figure. You are my second father.
Yeah, it looks like
If I
Cream
had
was
the
just
chance,
trolling and the logs are
I
fake.
would
Sorry
go
about
to
that, guys.
Brazil and live with you, but I can't. But anyways, just so we don't, sidetrack, the atmosphere in the blue and the army is very toxic, especially with the new merger we just had with the Brazilian guild. So we just merged with the Brazilian guilds from CERT. A lot of new members joined, and they're all also very toxic. So we just became
Wait, what Brazilian guild
50
joined you? What Brazilian guild?
like main cores of different guilds. But it's like how many Brazilians? 50, 60 Brazilians joined into our alt guild, and they're all
Just-
toxic.
That's just the thing of the Albion. Like, but this game is just so perfect for Brazilian and for Russian.
I'm just
Amazing.
saying.
I love it.
You've seen all the Brazilians, and I've seen some of the Brazilians, and I can say for a certainty that they are toxic. But anyways, just as I was saying, Snaxor, we are toxic, and we like to push each other's belly buttons, but you just have to take it semi-jokingly, and if you don't accept it, you got to deal with it like a grown man and accept it,
Oh,
or make fun of them back,
so
or
you're saying that? Hold on, stop. So you're saying
What?
that Snacks is acting like a pussy?
no,
You said he needs to act like a grown man. Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's what he said. He didn't say
Oh,
that he was
shit.
acting like a pussy. He said
so
he
exactly-
was. He
acting like
needs
it's
to
like a
grow
child.
up a little bit, and no, he needs to grow up a bit more. He's acting like a little sensitive, sensitive on the
that's-
subject.
I think that's fucked up because I was doing absolutely nothing wrong prior
You're
to
not
any
doing
of this.
You're doing great. And
I
that's
was
what-
literally
that's what
being
Green is
a
saying.
great member, doing a
Yep.
bunch of good shit,
Perfect.
and then this is like the bullying that I
And
received.
then they tested you,
Sorry.
and you reacted like this.
No, I mean, like, I had
Test.
discussed this for days with Mojo, for days
Mhm.
prior to like a bunch of shit, like any of this stuff. I was like, I said, I'm probably gonna make my own guild for fucking season 8 or something. And he's like, yeah, do it. Sounds good, like, good idea and everything. It was good. It was okay then, right? But now that like I actually leave the guild and I go off and do my own thing because of my reasons, it's apparently like, it's fucking huge bullshit. Like, oh, look at him, he's going off and crying in the corner. Like, I saw it as one way. Like, I just simply saw it as like, okay, like it's like this at your normal job. You're going in, you're showing up, you're doing your job. Sometimes you go on above and beyond. Some days you just do what's required of the job. And then after a while you feel like you've done enough, and you're like, oh, I think like I feel like I'm next in line for recognition or something.
So
like
you feel like, so you're saying you're somebody who does something for your community every single day, and you feel you deserved something, and then it was taken away, and you didn't feel it was fair that it was taken away.
What was
Like
taken
if somebody,
away?
if somebody was to pay another member in your guild to kick you out of your guild so that you didn't get your mount. How much did it cost for you to kick me out of conflict?
I mean, since there was never any exchange, I guess it was free.
Yeah, I got my mount back too, but I did get kicked because of you.
Well, it can also easily go that other ways and say other things, but we're not going to get into that. It's just simply like I was being a good member. I did my job. I fulfilled my duties.
Who's Wade Dirty?
You know who Follow Wade is? Bro, Follow Wade.
Dude, follow Wade. Yeah.
Nothing was ever taken away from me though. Like, if anything, I was trying to earn my way back. And I was doing everything I thought I could do to earn it back. And if it wasn't, good enough or whatever, then like, to me, it's like, oh, maybe I should, just start looking at other opportunities or something. Or
Can I say
You just felt underappreciated. Is pretty much
yeah, I
what it
felt
boils down to.
underappreciated at the
Can
end.
I say
Exactly.
something real quick? Or ask
Go ahead,
a
Cream.
question. Okay, Snaxo. Do you think anyone in the guild has any kind of malicious intentions towards your person?
No, I don't.
Hell yes.
Hold on. I gotta say, hold on. I gotta
So,
say,
wait.
Green, you're the guy that got his promotion. It's easy for you to take the high road, right? You got the promotion.
I mean, yeah.
Yo. My boy Derek just came in. Chat says, "Of course, they have a malicious intention. That's what these clowns get off on." So, and it honestly, I know for a fact that Knight hates Snaxor. I know for a fact. We've had long discussions about it. I wasn't blue arm.
I mean, everybody.
It is a bit
hates
fucked
each
up.
All
other.
right, hey, hold on.
It is a bit fucked up.
I want to keep this. I want to keep this going, but Poe just dropped some propaganda, taking credit for taking Derek the fuck out, and oops. So I want to play that.
Right there. I see him right there. I literally see Derek right here.
Hold on. Watch this.
What's this video? I'm honestly a fan of Derek, regardless of VA propaganda.
Yo, shut up, Green. Shut up, nerd.
So it looks to me like they straight up took credit for taking out Oops in a hostile takeover. What do you guys think about that?
I
All
actually
the
didn't
Oops
understand
killed
the
their
video.
Yeah,
What
listen.
was the video
East
about?
European humor, bro. It's very different, very strange.
Yeah, it's Serbian.
Yeah, I actually
But,
didn't
you know.
understand the video. So I don't-
But to answer the question, let's be fair. I do see all the Oops guild. I mean, all the Oops guilds inside PoE. So if they're
I
having
mean-
success or not is a different story.
You know,
Oh,
Are
it's
they?
definitely a meta play, I think.
you know for a fact
Brilliant.
that you've dealt with them more than anyone else. You know how loyal, or I don't know, but is Maktivik loyal? I mean, to Syndic, or is he going there for benefits?
No, Mactip's a very loyal person. He gave his word to Derek when Derek disbanded Oops. That gave him the way out to go back to Syndic. Anyways,
True.
Hey, since we got Derek in the
Recommence
chat, Derek,
shit
are
tackle.
you going to be taking Dunistan from Hammer and Cycle? Just a little curious, because I've seen you guys have been taking the town plots from the other 4 members.
oh, Derek's not in here.
He was in here, yeah.
Chat,
In the
yeah,
chat.
And
Yeah,
then,
he's welcome to hop on. Hop on if you want, Derek.
yeah, we should get Derek in here for a little bit. It'd be a hot one.
He won't. Unfortunately.
Still waiting for that chat unban, Derek. You know, waiting for that one.
How you banned from that chat? I'm not even banned from that chat.
Hexo banned me like within seconds of me typing one like positive words in the chat, dude. And then Hexo hit me with some hypocritical shit, and I called him out on it. And then he banned me, dude.
Samuel Hexo.
It is what it is. It's not like I was like, oh, Derek's a fucking.
Yeah, but let's get back on point. Today's if you're just tuning in, today is drama day. A little bit of drama inside the Blue Army, Crean and Snaxor.
Oh, you're so.
Once brothers, now mortal enemies or close enough.
I don't think we're mortal enemies.
You're definitely mortal enemies, bro. Come
I
on,
think
listen.
of him as my dear brother.
Little.
My little brother that daddy's like, yeah, you can have the toy, but fuck big brother.
I typed 4 paragraphs threatening Derek. I said for Lisi to watch his use of the N-word to protect Derek's stream. I said I would like to watch this stream more. Sam Hexo said something like, "Oh, weren't you part of the guild or the group that had a racist CTA?" And I said, wow,
Maxer, he's just mad about Electric, bro. It's fine.
I mean, I understand you, but let me just hit that last statement on there.
Eating hurts, bro. It hurts.
And then I said, Hexo, weren't you a part of a similar CTA talking about someone's quote unquote dead brother or something? I just left it at that. He deleted my post and banned me. It's not like I was out there creating malicious intent. I was trying to fucking support Derek's stream. I had followed. I was planning on subbing. I did a small donation.
All right, let's get back on track. No personal. I'm gonna be real. No one really cares about fucking you and Sam Hexo beef. I want to know the real beef. I want to know fucking King Mojo, nice dude, or insane. That's the main thing at this point. It does look to me like, and this is obviously from the outside looking in, right? It does look like we're fucking with you, but like at this point, why would they do that? Because they've already promoted you at one point, right? Why would they demote you and then just promote you again and demote you? Unless you're like horribly mentally unstable, like Sorab. Then
Sam Hexo.
Yeah.
Sam Hexo just gave his opinion to you, I think, Snaxer.
What do you say?
don't even fucking bother. Like fucking, whatever.
Anyways, go on, Dirk. You were saying?
Yeah, I just think it is a bit strange. So it looks. This is obviously what it looks like. It looks like two things, right? It looks like either one, you're completely mentally unstable, and you just can't fucking hold a rank because you've been promoted more than once, right? You've literally been promoted more than once to Warlord.
I mean, like
I've been there with you once. So hold on.
I was demoted the one time from bringing an Ironclad staff to ZBZ.
Chill. Yeah. So one, are you completely mentally unstable, or is this like some sort of like semi like personal thing? It has to be one of the two, bro. Like I don't get it. Like why would you fuck with someone to that extent?
I can assure you that I'm mentally stable, as I have to normally regularly socialize with people outside of the house. Like I go to school, I participate with the class and shit. I actually have to do, like
don't give me that,
labor with them.
Don't give me that because even Exxon goes to school, bro.
I mean, true, but I can assure you, I'm also receiving, like high marks and great, in my classes and shit, dude. And like, I do have friends outside of the computer, believe it or not. I know that's a little tough for a lot of people to fucking grasp, but I do have, friends. I have a girlfriend. I regularly have sex. I don't go and rage out on people in the street. I don't scream at people while I'm walking by them. I don't just crash my car into other vehicles on the expressway and things like that. Like, I would say I hold it together pretty well. Like, I don't just regularly flip out.
That is some pretty random but yet specific.
Yeah,
list
that's
of
some
things.
very specific shit,
I'm
bro.
trying to hit with some specifics so people can be like, oh, well, are you?
I mean, it almost feels like you were comparing yourself to someone else that doesn't do those things or does crash their car and doesn't actually have sexual intercourse or have friends.
That see, the thing is with that, it encompasses a large population of the Albion online community. That type of thing. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if less than fucking 30% of the users of Albion don't drive, don't have sex, and can't socialize outside of the house. Wouldn't surprise me.
All right, so we do need to getting on next subject. So final statements, Cream, Snacks, or that's time. Go ahead, Cream. Final statement. If you want to say something like heartfelt to Snacks, now's the time, baby girl.
Snacks are the door is always open for you, and we appreciate the effort you are trying to make to come back to Blue Army, but you will have to go through the current recruitment process. You will have to contact a recruitment officer, and we will have to place you on hold in the Blue Army Freeman Guild as it is due to the process.
Oh my!
Holy shit!
Holy fuck!
Unironically, he's not lying in regards to half that statement. If I do come back, rest assured I would never be promoted ever again. They'd be like, "Oh, you need to reprove yourself and everything." And
I have also
we're gonna put that shot caller.
so
We're gonna put that shot caller rank back on another 7 fucking month trial period.
Oh, my boy Derek just hit you up with it's time to join Money Guild, bro.
Maybe it is, dude.
Fuck it, maybe it is. You heard it here first, boys. All right,
Live on Real Talk, you heard it.
Oh no!
Final statement, Snacks, or do you just so we can end the situation like your point of view we've heard already. What do you do moving forward? You're still looking at your options, obviously, but is going back to Blue Army like a thing for you right now?
I don't know, dude. Like, part of me doesn't want to go back at all and it's like a more than 50%. It's like a 60%. Like, don't go back because you're gonna start right back at the same place, back at the bottom, back on that.
It's a very accurate percentage.
Back at that watered down rank that you'll never
learn to calculate it in school.
I'm sorry, what was that, Crane? I thought I was talking. My bad, dude.
Oh, sorry. I talked over you. My bad. What did you say?
At any rate, I was gonna say, like, if I did return back to Blue Army, I'd be starting back at what, watered down content specialist, doing the same shit, not being able to actually call CTAs again, despite.
I mean, what's
So,
the
so,
problem
so,
being
wait.
content
But you're saying, yo,
creator?
chill. So you're
Hey.
saying is right now, you can't even like ping a CTA?
No, I can't ping CTA. I can ping a
Oh.
content alert, dude, and hope that 10 people show up.
Oh damn.
I mean, I used to have content creators all the time, and I got people when I did make a CTA. So
I mean, I did too, Kareen. I also did as well. But like, let's be realistic. Say Mojo.
Yeah, of course,
Listen. Let me fucking talk, bud.
calm down.
I am. It's just
Listen.
interrupting.
Crane, you
every
gotta
5
stop
seconds.
interrupting, man.
I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, like there has been so many times in the past season, Crean, which you weren't here for because you were, somewhere else. But there were many times where I could have called a CTA for the castles and everything, except for that I can't call CTAs. So I would have to go through and ask permission, pretty please, from an officer, someone to post a CTA for me. That's just kind of like slightly demeaning to me in a way, like are my own decision making powers not good, or like my own large scale content idea is not good enough for the guild that I can't be trusted to make a CTA? Here's the thing, Cream. They could have set the permissions for me to be able to call a CTA, and I would have been just fine with that. But for that option, for never to be able to cross their mind in the first place, like, so they can't say like, oh, we trust Snaxer to call a CTA. He doesn't have to be a warlord, but we could at least give him access to the CTA channel to post. I would have been okay with that, but that's the thing. That never crossed their mind. So it's like, I don't know.
All right, boys, you heard it here first. Snacks were upset. Obviously upset. Shit happens, and that's the just dynamic of Abby Online. That's the wonderful part about a sandbox. Like the drama that happens with player interactions is just so massive and actually doesn't affect the game. Very nice, very nice. Very true. Your forum members do depend on you. Very true. Yeah, very true. I do agree. Very good point. So, that's the drama in Blue Army. Thank you, Crean, for giving your insight. Much appreciated. God bless.
Any closing statements, Crane?
Again, he just had a closing statement. Nah, no more closing statement.
One more. Just one more, please.
Just let him.
Okay. I just want to say that I appreciate. Actually, I don't have this closing statement, but I do love Cargera and Derek.
Wait, what?
That's it. Goodbye.
He loves Cargera and Derek.
It's hard not to like Cargera, though. I mean, like, first of all, the man's sick of GVGs.
Does
Second
anybody
of all,
actually have a beef with Cargera? I'm curious.
The man bakes cakes, bro. Come on.
He's too good. Like, is that a legit reason to have a beef with him? Because it feels like if wherever Cargera is, nobody else can fucking beat him. Like,
Yeah, so Sorab.
like other than that, no. Yeah, Cargera, and Sorab, they have legit beef. I gotta say, I was not happy with Sorab's like campaign against Cargera and his accusations of cheating. I never once saw anything that looked anything like cheating, just like a bad internet connection.
The man plays from a bakery, bro, in like Siberia. Like, what do you expect?
Technically speaking, yes, Derek, that would be considered as RMT in violation of the terms of service.
The fact you actually got a cake is actually lit. That's lit.
No,
That's lit.
I think we could get away with that. I don't see anything wrong with that. It's
Hey,
fine.
if I can't pay a motherfucker 500 silver to write a goddamn article, fucking Derek ain't gonna get no goddamn cake.
No, he's not paying
Yeah.
for cake. That's not cake. That's just so that, Cargera can keep that relationship solid.
Totally
It's an
not quid
out-of-game
pro quo,
relationship.
right? Totally
There's
not quid.
Yeah.
Totally not
like,
quid
hey,
pro quo.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah. So
That's how we do business around here. Get used to it.
So Chosen, I want you to go ahead and write an article, and then next week I'll donate 1 million silver to the Poor Chosen Fund.
No, if it was a cake, I'd be more down.
That's
Yo, these
not-
cake
I
and
think
frosting, is there like sorry with like a sad face?
Yeah, Derek. What kind of cake and frosting is it? That is important to that question.
Oh shit!
If it has like a little ironclad on the cake and like a sad face, very acceptable.
That's intense.
Ice cream. Oh, ice cream cake. Mm.
Oh,
It has to be. Has to be
That's
some
hard
ice
to
Fucking
cream.
That's hard to
RMT. That's
send.
hard RMT right there.
That's,
has to
well,
be,
that's
though.
hard to send. Just the shipping alone on that makes it RMT. I gotta say,
Peanut
If it's,
butter. Peanut butter.
Oh Jesus fuck! Hey, yeah, we never heard what your fucking mustard type was, Derek. That was important. You left
Yeah,
us
no,
hanging.
yeah.
No, he's talked about the mustard on his stream.
Oh, what the fuck?
This is your class. We thought what brand though? We talking Heinz? Like, come on, what? I need to know. Did you get like the off-brand at Tesco? I need to know.
Now, Derek buys good mustard if he eats mustard. Adults buy good mustard.
Hey, look,
Good
I
mustard's
just want to
important.
say it. I'll come out and say it. I now that Derek's in the chat and everything, you can jump in here if possible. Hey, like, I'm the one that actually pointed that
The
out.
toxic yellow.
Yeah, like I just want to say, like, I
fuck,
actually
see,
pointed that out to everyone.
So wrong.
I was the one that was like, "What is that on his face? Like, is that mustard?"
I
And everyone
will.
was like, "In that, dude." Like,
I will host Derek's stream on Albion News for no strings attached if he fucking comes on and buries the hatchet with Shozen. Derek, you gonna come on?
Wait. Yo, we have Cargarian stream now. Oh, Jesus.
Holy shit!
Oh my god, this is like a. No, I want to save. I want to save that for my stream. You can't have those numbers.
Fuck that! No,
I'm
no,
gonna,
no,
I'm gonna do it on
no.
Derek's stream. I'll do it on Derek's stream. No,
Derek,
I will only like if we're gonna bury the hatchet, we do it on Derek's stream. So he
Got to
gets
be
the
a neutral ground. Got to be
Yeah,
neutral
no
ground.
way. We do it on his stream, so he gets the fucking numbers. He deserves them. If
Yeah.
that would bring people to the stream.
Yo, did you
100%,
boys?
he
Did you
deserves
boys
them.
just read?
I'd even
did you boys
tweet it
just
on the
read-
official Albion stream.
Did you boys just read what Cargara hit Derek with? Woo! Derek is an uncultured swine that eats super processed loaves of shitty bread. So I ain't sending anything better than sewage waste equivalent. Holy shit! Woo! Yeah, done showed us God, boys. Oh, see my Metatron. Now's the time.
Oh,
Strike.
no, Cargara
Strike.
killed him.
Lost those GVGs, boys. I mean, let's be fair. You already play with Keeper of Nature, bro. Like, I mean, you have Tilted Cargara plus Keeper of Nature. That sounds like a losing combination to me.
Jesus Christ!
This is the off season, boys. Like the fact that there's so little content in the game. that
There's
we out here talking about must-
literally nothing
Yeah.
that fucking happened this last week. Last week we reported the Oops disbanding, Poe resurging. Like, what the fuck else has happened this week? Seriously, besides
No, that doesn't sound like
Snacks
anything.
are
No,
getting
that sounds
shit on.
like. Oh, that sounds like a boring week, right? Like the reemergence of Poe, the
Boring.
dissolution of Oops. Derek makes a stream.
But that was
Snaxer
last
gets
week.
kicked
That was
from
last
DA.
week. It was fucking live on the show. We broke it. Like, nothing has happened since last show.
To me, I got kicked from June's Alliance.
You got kicked.
Nothing
from
of
June Alliance?
importance has
Yeah.
fucking happened since last fucking week.
What is with June's new alliance anyway? I don't know what's going.
Hey,
They
Derek,
get kicked
dead.
from
Poe's
Squad. What
back.
happened there? They were
Poe's
with Squad
back,
for
and
a
you need to
couple
kill him
days.
again. Anyways, what? No, we want to hear it. Well, what happened with June?
That's what I'm asking.
June's. It's the same. Why people even ask that? It's
Because
the
we
same
wanna fucking
people-
know.
No, chill. It's the same people. They'll come back. They'll win some GVGs. Yeah, they'll play well because they're not bad players. Perry, Guarzo, they're not bad players. But these people aren't the people that are going to be sticking around playing the game. Yeah. So, what's the point of them like trusting them to actually play? Like, do you really think that June would have done anything last season without fucking Mojo to come save them? Or fucking,
Yeah, they would have gotten second place. They absolutely would have done something last season. They would have gotten second place. Their activity levels were ridiculous. The activities of Money Guild in June last season outpaced any other guilds we've ever seen in
Nah,
this
you-
game
you-
ever.
you
They
take
did
that back.
fantastic.
No,
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 Money Guild
I
active.
have
Money Guild
the-
active.
I have their 5v5s in crystals and GVGs were ridiculous. They had Money Guild had almost 4 times as many as the number 3 team, and that's ridiculous. They are just blowing people out of the water as far as the amount. They were doing 15 a day. 15 GVGs a day between regular GVGs and crystals.
Yeah, how many of
that's
these
a
GVGs
lot.
were alliance
And
teams, bro? Come on.
June was down to June was at 12. So those are both huge numbers of GVG. Like you getting 5 people together to do that ain't easy. And if it was, then other people lower down the line would have done it. If it was easy, Shura would have gotten 3rd place.
True. I know this thing like when at the beginning of the season, very true. Money Gold was extremely active. End of the season though, Derek had no internet. It was literally be like, yo, Derek, you massing? Oh, yeah, Electra has like 10 people. You know, have fun. Fuck. That's the point. When Electra's calling you over Sam Hexo, you know you fucked up. Or Sam's just very bad. But yeah, fucking all right. Respect to June. They came, they competed after the season win, but they're gone. You know, they're not going to be playing this game when they're GVG. They have no intention of adapting. So,
hey Sam, real talk. I hope you feel better. I love shit talking you, but I hope you feel better, and I hope you come back and play fantastic.
wait, how does your arm affect your mouth? You broke your arm, not your lip.
Like if you're a gamer and you hurt your hand, that fucking sucks on any level, and there's no doubt about it. I don't wish that on any gamer ever. Like fucking get well soon, man.
I think he is well already. What? I'm pretty
Well,
sure.
like, I had heard. I don't know his timeline. I don't talk to him on a daily basis other than to shit talk each other. That's it.
Well, yeah, real talk. Yo, calling on push talk though, very questionable. See, this is how I know they fucking Electra's a much superior call. But yeah, honestly, I agree, Derek. We should all be wholesome and nice. You know, the fact that you and Mojo are boys again, very nice, very respectable.
Oh, what? That's news to everybody. What do you mean,
No,
Derek and Mojo are boys?
like,
No,
no, they're not boys. Whoa,
Not
wait,
boys.
wait.
They just
Oh,
don't-
this
they
is
just-
breaking
chill,
shit right
shut
here.
up.
No, it's
No,
not.
no,
We've been
no,
talking
it's
about it
not.
all.
It's
This
not.
shit is
I
like
wanna
a
mute
week
you.
and a half old.
This is breaking
Week and a
shit.
half old.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Come on.
The fact that they're
You're
not
breaking
super
the fourth
toxic.
wall.
The fact that they're not super toxic to each other is a good thing for the community in general.
Yes,
right?
absolutely, 100%, no doubt about it. That's good for the community. Like if like the people who play this game and love this game can, shit talk each other in
Yeah,
game.
hold on.
have great
Hold on.
fights.
Shut
I mean, never mind.
up.
Fuck it, look,
Shut up. Derek, are you actually are you being serious about that shit? Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Read fucking chat.
What does it say?
When you
No,
think
he's not
Syndic
fucking
is
serious.
playing chess and
No.
we're playing checkers, but Money Guild and Blue Army are allied for season 8.
I mean,
That he doesn't
no,
normally
he's not
lie.
being serious. What the fuck, bro? Come on. No, obviously no. The fuck. Obviously no.
Breaking fucking news.
I will say that we're all on much better terms.
But Jesus Christ, seriously, like all shit talk aside, when is the next fucking war happening? I mean, like Christ.
I gotta take a screenshot of this. Holy shit! Hold on.
Yeah, that needs to go on fucking
Everybody
Reddit.
gets
Tim for
screenshots.
real. Tim for real one was the best part. Tim for real one was the best part. Let's be fair. Can you imagine? That'd be oof.
So what would that be? Poe versus Squad Money Guild?
I mean, listen. I know who it won't be. It won't be Take Care because they're dead. Fuck.
Yeah, what's going on with Take Care? How dead are they?
Yeah,
What-
we want to hear an update
Dad.
on Take Care, your revenge.
Dead in the water.
Dead, bro. Yo, imagine pulling 120, consistently for like 3-4 months, and now pulling like literally 20. Ellipsis MIA. Yo, I saw that Chinese kids on the fucking milk box yesterday. Where you at, Ellipsis? Where you at, baby?
I heard he's wandering the woods again.
Yeah, just it's fucked because it's true. Yeah, when you're losing members to Tea Party, like it's not even Machete Bandit's Tea Party. You're losing members to Talagal. But yeah,
What are they playing? What are they playing nowadays?
I don't know, bro. They're playing different games. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. I hope to God they're playing different games
I hope to God too.
because that would be a bit weird.
What if they just like all made alts and joined a bunch of different guilds, went their own ways?
I mean, that'd be even more like insulting. Like at the point that you literally have to. That's the one thing. If your guild is so bad, you're so fucking like non-charismatic as a leader. Your members have to make alts and play with different guilds. You fucked up.
You fucked
Fuck
up really bad. Like really
Just
bad.
simply how it is.
That's some shit, dude. That's
It
definitely
is.
some shit.
It is.
So what's the plans now with AW Gaming?
AW.
Rip it up? Rip it down? What are you
I
gonna
don't know, yo. So we got kicked from June's Alliance, and like Mark's very questionable. Like mental stability of
Mental
like
status, pretty questionable.
yeah, he's like imagine like a Brazilian soul rap. So Mark had like a breakdown, and we masked for DME War Camp last night. We're actually fucking GVG versus June now.
Wow.
So yeah.
Out of
be
a lot
looking
of
for
like
that.
hatred, spite.
Yeah, out of spite. Like, oh yeah. No, literally we had a CTA yesterday. We had 162 people to dive June territories for like TA resources. We didn't even get a fight, bro. We just had like a horde of like nerds gather. So you know,
Why don't you
Brazilians,
just
Brazilians are
blockade the zones. If you blockade the zone, you'll probably win the GVG too.
Brazilians are very hateful people.
You should
And
have
this game
them
is
blockade
perfect
the
for
zone,
Brazilians.
dude.
Yo, Snacks, real talk though, if you go back to Blue Army, I'm pretty sure they let you call for like their all kill with like all Brazilians and shit. They probably let you call for that, right?
You think so?
I mean,
We got
I
Mojo
don't
in
know.
the chat. Mojo, would that be the case? He's in here. I know he's in here. So I mean, like, curious.
Maybe,
I
yo,
can
maybe
never
Snack-
revive Take Care. That'd be fucking breaking my back.
I don't think
Look,
that's
there you
what
go.
happened.
Mojo says, yeah, I'd be calling for the Brazilians, dude.
Yes, boom. I mean, fuck it, probably an upgrade, right?
It's kind of a downgrade, actually. I used to
But
call for
you're
the
calling-
Band.
You're calling for like 4 people, right? In a guild called like something toxic, or I don't even know what it's called.
Very toxic.
Very toxic, yeah. You literally did a LeBron James. Like you just made your own guild.
I have
So-
members, though, but I have members. That's
Yeah.
the difference,
You,
dude.
you did literally make it like doing LeBron James.
But I have members, though, dude, and I didn't steal anything from BA.
This is very true. Left
You
up
know
the
what
front
I'm
door.
saying?
Very true. I apologize for that comparison. I
Yeah,
apologize.
you don't be comparing me to that guy who does drugs, dude.
Whoa.
Hey.
My bad, dude.
Yeah, yo, stay in school, drugs are bad. So yeah, anyway, content on Albion has been a bit slow. We
Well,
are
it's off season, and I gotta
It
say
is,
this
it
has been
is.
the most. This has been the most relaxing and enjoyable off season for me because people just like the people who matter don't seem to be upset that it's the off season. They know what to expect.
yeah,
They've
exactly.
actually been people have been really just kind of relaxed with the news that they aren't getting Queen until next year. I haven't gotten as much hate mail for that as I thought I was going to get. People have kind of been like, no, it's about making the game good. I'm really glad we aren't playing a game by EA that is just all they care about is money and collecting, before the end of Christmas and getting their bottom line done now.
The fact that they would actually wait to release it, like they would risk and wait to release it till it's actually good, just shows SPI is maturing as a company, right? Because this is definitely
Robin
something
is
they wouldn't do.
amazing. Robin is a fantastic leader for all of us. I really enjoy working for this company now. It's so much different than other game companies. It's fun. I really like it.
And even this mini season, the way they're structuring it, right, boys? Like, there's gonna be like these resets, like mini resets. There's actually gonna be events. There's gonna be prizes and shit. So it's actually worth going to these, right? The mini season is definitely worth playing. Definitely,
Like
worth,
it's so much different in that you don't have to get first. Like it's not gonna be about places in the season. It's gonna be about doing content in the season and enjoying those specific events. And so I really feel like some guilds that we haven't heard of pulling things off before will win a few of these events and actually get some cool rewards. So if you're a mid-tier guild, like what is it? Snacks, what's your guild's name?
Very toxic.
Very Toxic. Like Very Toxic could win one of these events. If
Yeah,
they
we're
can
looking-
pull
we're
another,
looking.
they need to get another 230 members or so, but they could pull it off.
Yo, Mo just asked a good question. Are there gonna be? Can you leak us this or not? So,
I don't
they're
know
gonna be-
about season ranks. I think there's going to be but I don't think it's gonna.
yeah, we're not gonna care about that shit though. Mo.
I
Let's
don't
be
think it's
fair,
gonna
bro.
care. Like I don't think it's gonna be what matters. I know that they have the scoreboards, and there will be people who care because they don't want to lose. Like the
There's gonna be like
between-
people that care, like Scuzzable and like phrasing. Like, come on, people that don't matter. Who cares?
I don't know. Some of it's going to be interesting.
The
I
only
like
people-
I like some of the lower fights for the in the mid tiers for rankings this season. It was good, especially towards the end of the season. Some people actually banged out trying to pass each other because they actually cared like who was in front of them at the end, and it was good.
Oh hell yeah!
Like
bro.
when
Production.
AW Gaming fought like
Woo!
hell to beat Shiro, and it was not easy. Aggressor beating U12, they wanted that. They definitely did. So there was a lot of good fights.
Grass had a lot of pockets. Oof, Lord Varys. Oof, so many shekels.
Many shekels.
Yeah, I mean, it just goes to show you, like, listen, determination and belief. That's all you need for Albion, boys. You don't need you just need people to believe in you and in your idea and just go at it. Just putting in the effort. That's all that matters. Yeah, it's been an interesting offseason so far. People are just taking the time to prepare, get ready for the new meta swaps coming up, and I am very excited for not only for Queen but like for the mini season. I think it's gonna be amazing.
I think
That'd be amazing though. Yo, custom guild logos, more custom guild logos would be sick. As someone that actually has one, yeah, I think it'd be so like legit if other people have one.
Yeah,
so,
I'm gonna take a screenshot of that, send that on.
Yeah, but to be fair, money guild is pretty fucking horrible though.
Yeah, I just want to say that anyone considering purchasing gold from the Albion store should hold off because they are going to be doing a gold sale coming up in December, boys.
Oh,
ooh, gold sale!
Yeah, really?
Saying? So
where did you hear that?
My buddy, Robin Hankes, he let me know. Me and him.
Yeah, is it posted somewhere?
Let me PM Lord Varys real fast.
Yet.
Let me PM Lord Varys real fast. So just make sure he knows.
Yeah,
okay.
but
So
typically
shows
gold would be $5 for 750 pay.
So I was listening. I had to go run and do something real quick, but I was listening, and you were talking about you didn't get much hate mail, but you kind of did get some shit on Reddit this last week.
Yeah.
If you're okay with talking about it.
Yeah, that did happen. That was interesting as hell. Happens. I mean, people wasted their time.
People definitely wasted their time because if nothing happened to Lupak, dude, nothing's gonna happen.
Well, no, that was one of the greatest ones there. Somebody was saying that like I was more toxic than Lupak.
There's no way.
They were like, and then they were like, I've been watching his YouTubes. He's really wholesome. And then they're like, well, have you seen his stream? Well, he can act any way he wants on his stream. And like, well, have you seen our stream?
So there's actually a petition on change.org. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's for actual like lawmakers in the states. I don't.
Well,
think
that guy who made that petition,
he got 40 people.
He has one Albion post in the last year, 17 posts about me, but he plays Crowfall. And if you go back, I think like 6 months, you see he did the same shit to somebody else in another game, tried to get them fired by creating a petition. So that's what this guy does.
Hey, we got a question in chat here. We're getting towards the end, so I want to start taking some questions from chat. Soon we're going to be doing subscriber only mode in the last 15 minutes, where only subscribers will be able to ask questions. So, anyways, Tim for real asks, any comment on how much home plots will be worth with the map change and how long Blue Army has had the insider information?
Okay, so if you're asking how long have I known that there wouldn't be home plots, since the day I interviewed Robin Hankes and then put that on the air for everybody else.
Well, he says, why is Blue Army grabbing them up all of a sudden? I think he's trying to imply that Blue Army has insider information.
Oh, do you mean in this mid-season? Like, yeah. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know if they're going to be. I just know that they're going away for season 8, this event season. The only game I've played with Blue Army was Call of Duty, so I haven't seen what their plans are in game. I can't speak to those. But if you guys are losing like home plots to Blue Army, I didn't even know Blue Army could 5v5. Did they pick up some good 5v5ers recently? Did they get somebody who can actually GVG?
I saw you watching
UFC info on that.
I saw you watching UFC yesterday. Showed not the
yeah. That's not playing a game. That's not playing a game.
Guys, check it out. Listen,
like I will admit I've hung out more with BA in the last 4 days than I have in the last year.
So have I actually. Fuck. It's weird.
Listen, no collusion. I have NDA information regarding these town plot changes. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Doesn't really matter at this point. So what's gonna end up happening is town plots will be randomly relocated in the outlands. So it's like
we talked about that 3 months ago on the show, dude.
Yeah, let me NDA leak.
Sorry. It's already been leaked, so you're not NDA leaking. So
it's like, say you own Dunistan, right? A Mercia town plot. That town plot can actually end up within any of the zones.
So they're keeping town plots in the new map?
Town plots will be kept.
Yeah, we talked about that like a while ago.
And there's going to be an underground train system that you can ride on to easily.
Is it powered by energy? Is it like a steam trunk?
Gnomish fucking items.
Nice.
Fuck. Are they like cyborg gnomes?
There's like a few, but they're not calling them cyborgs. They're calling them golems. I did the thing with the
Sweet.
quotation thing, golem.
But anyway, sorry, Chosen, I didn't mean to interrupt you with that question,
Mhm.
but back to the moveonchange.org campaign
Mhm.
against you on Reddit last week.
Oh.
So, yeah.
What else could I say?
Well, I mean, it looked like there was, I don't know, 10 posts an hour there for like a day or two.
I must have pissed somebody off.
I mean, I don't know. It looked pretty damn coordinated to me, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, like, it doesn't happen out of the blue. I think somebody saw that I wrote something that wasn't well done. That was in for a first draft. It went out. I got crapped on legit for it. I didn't mention goof. Somebody took advantage of that and said, "Hey, look, somebody's complaining about that. Let's make 5 other posts attacking Chosen about whatever." And it happens. I mean, I don't really care because it doesn't affect me. Like in what I do at work, like work isn't going to care unless I, go out of my way to harm one of you guys, like outside of the game. I don't think really anything's going to happen to me, and I would never do that because while I may shit on you in game, like I actually like all of you because you're gamers. We have something incredibly unique in common that we play this very crazy game. I do what I do because I want to make this game succeed, and I want people to, have beef so that the stories are more engaging and more fun. And really, if I'm just nice to everybody all the time, like some people on Reddit suggested I do, I don't think anybody wants that, really. I mean, do we really want Ryan Seacrest as like our announcer for Albion? That would be fucking lame as shit. I don't want to do.
Wait, what? That was actually being considered at one point? Yo, we need
No.
Ryan Seacrest on there.
But like I think like the shit talking is fun. Like I try to think of it as like wrestling, and if anybody actually individually had a problem and approached me with something I said about them was really actually upset, I'd talk to them individually. I've tried to do that with some of the people I've pissed off in the past, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I don't want to have like real beef with anybody. I want to promote this game and make it better. And there are some fantastic characters in this game that if you like give them a little bit of a push, they will create content for this game. And that's a lot of fun.
Yo, wise words of wisdom from Chosen. Very respectful. Yeah, and I think we all just want the game to succeed.
Sam, I'm going to address Sam. Sam, I tell you what, I will unban you. I unbanned you because somebody else unbanned you without my permission. And I saw you talking, not because of anything you said. You had been banned because of something you said to me in the past. Somebody unbanned you. I know who it was. And I didn't give them permission to do that. They just did it on their own. And it's my channel. So when that happened, I took it on myself to reban you because I saw you talking. Not because of what you said at that particular time. If you'd like to approach me outside and we can have a chat and you want to like go over some stuff that's happened in our past, we'll go over it. We'll bury the hatchet and I'll unban you.
Yeah,
Yo, Sam, even I got unbanned, bro. Come on.
I mean, real talk. I mean, I think everybody, for the most part, wants Albion to succeed.
Sam Haxo, if I did that, I apologize. And maybe you get your legit in calling me out on that. I forget shit all the time. I'm old. And you could be, chill about it with me, and we can fix it. I don't want to be a dick to you. It's fun sometimes to be a dick to you because you're a dick to me. And if that's the kind of back and forth we're going to constantly have, I don't mind. We can do that. It's kind of enjoyable for the crowd to watch that back and forth. But I don't have anything personally against you. Like the very first time I approached you, I said, Sam, I'm going to make fun of you for this picture. Is this okay with you?
So in summary,
Darius, real talk, bro. You don't eat T7 omelets, bro. I can't fuck with
summary, you like dicks.
What?
I like dicks.
Yeah, what's wrong with being homosexual, bro? Come on, my boyfriend's gay.
What's the?
No, you said it was okay if people want to be dicks. You like dicks. Never mind. Anyways, all right, we gotta kill this because it's getting late.
Yeah, we're getting into the weeds here.
Yeah. All right, Dirty, you got anything before we head out?
Nothing much, watch out for the AW Gaming. We are recruiting Brazilians and, people that want to learn. I will teach you. Shout out to Derek. Man just started up a stream. It's always enjoyable to see that man stream. I wish Mojo would stream more too, but, fuck it. Even the Call of
Getting
Duty.
banned.
Yeah, we'll
I'd
be
watch the Call of Duty. I'd watch Call of Duty.
we'll be
more than
hosting
anything.
we'll be hosting Derek and anybody else that wants to stream. So
Thank you all for for tuning in today. Shout out to Shows and Snacks to all the boys. Kareem for coming on, being a good supporter. Drama aside, at the end of the day, we all are friends. We all play the same game. So yeah, it's all good, boys. God bless.
Chosen.
Oh, and fuck, take care. Yeah. LeBron James, yo, Dava, yo, LeBron James. I know who owns that account, baby. I'm PMing right now, baby. Yeah.
You know, I feel like that's the one guy I can't get along with. Like, I think I can forgive almost everybody else in this game, and I would hang out with almost anybody else except for that one dude. Like that guy. I like Sam. If you could come to PAX, I'll buy you a beer.
Speaking of which, I hear there's an Albion meet in the works being planned, so that might be something interesting in the near future.
Unless in Brazil, bro, I'd be afraid of that.
No, probably Vegas. Probably Vegas for the U.S. folks.
Yeah, imagine you roll up. It's like you got like cool people like Torthur, but you got like Cantos.
Oh no. Torthur is definitely in charge of fucking partying.
Yeah, but then you get there, there's like fucking Cantos and fucking like Ellipsis.
Do we just want Red Bull, like, and fucking Jägermeister though? Because that's what's gonna happen if Torthor takes over.
Well,
the
no,
party.
it'll be hookers and blow. Like, period, end statement.
I think that's a story, not a reality.
Are
we gonna?
No comment. Anyways, moving on. Chosen, shout
moving on. Yeah. No, I think this has been a great off season. Everybody's kind of relaxed and chill. I like that everybody's kind of just realizing that the beefs are best in game, and it's been an interesting off season for sure. And I'm really looking forward to the events. I want to see who comes out on top. I'm glad to see Syndic back and creating Poe. I hope that Derek and Money Guild come back because they are facing what seems to be a very difficult time. But if anybody can do it, it's Derek. If he takes this stream, seriously, he could do very, very well for himself. And I wish him the best of luck. I'm going to say this, though. I'm a member of Blue Army, and I have this strange feeling we're going to win.
Amazing.
With or without Snaxer?
I think Snaxer's coming back. And, I will pay him whatever he paid Funstealer to get me kicked to get him to come back.
Chosen. All right, Snaxer, what are you having?
Just a couple things, wrapping it up. Derek, I'm still looking for that chat unban that Sam Hexo fucking gave me, so I don't know what's up with that. Looking for that unban. The Mojo, I guess Mojo, if all that shit was a troll, dude, come out and say it. Tell me in messages or something. Tell me to take it easy and chill, boss. But other than that, man, I'm just gonna assume that, it's nothing more, and I probably won't be returning. If that's the case, man. Let me know if it's a big troll, dude. I'll come crawling back. If I'm not, I just want to say that, Very Toxic is recruiting. We currently have 4 members. So, if you guys want to learn how to, small scale PvP and shit, we're still weighing our
very
options
small
on
scale.
Alliance
Very
again.
small scale.
Yeah, very small scale at the moment. We have a healer, though. We do have a healer.
Can't even Hellgate yet, but
Yeah, he plays Great Nature. We do have a healer, though.
We do 2v2s.
Yeah, we can do something.
you can scrim, yeah. We do.
So, we're looking for more members, obviously. Very Toxic. You can apply in game. Nothing much other than that, though. Looking forward to doing a show with 13 in the near future.
Yeah, when is that show, guys? Everybody's been bugging me about it.
Me and 13 are gonna go in the back alley. We're gonna smoke some dope and throw rocks at cats, and we'll figure it out.
Yeah. You ever done crack?
I'm willing to do
On
crack.
purpose?
I'm willing.
All right, guys. Thank you all for coming. Thanks for all the people watching the show, except John on top, whoever the fuck you are. Don't give a shit.
Juan on top. Gotta make it rhyme.
Sorry, Juan on top. I'm not sure what his deal is. I've been trying to get Gluttony on. He's been busy. He's I don't really want to disclose his personal stuff, but he's got some personal stuff going on.
Disclose it. Fuck it for the stream.
No.
Yeah, he had a baby. Congrats to him. I talked to him about it. Yeah, congrats to that motherfucker.
And anyways, yep. Have a good rest of the weekend, guys. Cheers.
Cheers.